Hey guys, I'm at the water. Just had a thought. The beach is actually pretty crowded today. It's Sunday, so I had a thought I wanted to share. I've been studying a lot with the Lemurian frequencies, which Lemuria or Mu was where Hawaii now is. Hawaii is the mountaintops of what Lemuria once was, and Los Angeles, where I am, was a outpost place they would hop across on. So anyways, and that's also where a lot of the Mount Shasta stuff comes from. And the word mermaid, mermaid, merman, ma people, from Mu, from Lemuria. Anyway, there's lots more there, but there's a new paradigm that I'm feeling is being grounded in that's related somehow. I think it's using a lot of the spirit technology of Lemuria. And it's the paradigm of the Muse. And I've been thinking a lot about this lately. It's a whole new project, but to be a muse, to value the art of the muse within yourself and within those around you, to allow it to enhance your world and work along with it, is, I believe, a new way of evolution as a culture. And it also brings back a lot of the ancient stuff, but in a way that's completely new, mostly because now we have technology, which is a totally different thing. I've been seeing these visions of how it works over the past, since the full moon. And this was the Leo full moon, the sturgeon full moon, the mermaid full moon, the way I think of it, because it's big fish in the US. I'm like, okay, if we're integrating that into our consciousness, hey, mermaids, and it has been totally up. Anyways, so one of the big challenges that I have in my personal human life is grounding, being grounded. It's so lovely to be nomadic, but as you guys know, if you've been following my channel for a while, I do kind of keep trying to ground, and it doesn't really work for me. You know, there are bright spots and there are shadows to this life I live, and that's one of the ones that I've tried to really work on. And I've been getting these visions of how my paradigm works, because one of the things that I know is I'm here to be one of the nodules, one of the access points of a new paradigm. There are many, many of us. I don't by any means think I'm the only one, but I think I might be the only one right now doing it the way that I'm doing it, and I'm figuring a lot of things out for our people going forward, I think. And so I realized while looking at the sunshine on the water in this really specific way, the whole sky was cloudy and the water was dark, and the sun was coming through in those God rays and shining specifically on this one spot on the horizon. And I realized that, oh, my kingdom, my paradigm is not meant to ground in with like roots and structure the way that other kingdoms do. It floats. It floats and it displaces a little of water, of wherever it is. And I thought to myself, because I've had traumas, interpersonal traumas, because they take up too much space energetically. I'm like, oh, do I want to do that? And then it came to me that it's okay, because the energy that I bring in this ideal paradigm is purifying, and it feels good to have me around. It's not too much, it's not painful, which sometimes it has been before I knew how to really infuse grace, and I'm still learning all the time, into the voltage that I'm bringing. So that was the first thing, that it floats. And I know a lot of you guys are going to resonate with this, because so many of us experience the same things. So first it floats, and then I got to see the next day, because this other vision brought about by taking care of my little niece, that there were these kind of bumpers on the side of it, like made out of like squishy, like silicone energy, and they were powered by prana, and they, even when you do bump up against things, it doesn't really hurt. Either way, it just kind of thunks off, and you know, it's nice. So that was cool, and that came with a bunch of different energetic instructions, light blue energy, and visualizations from various movies I've seen to help me understand it. And then the next day, I was watching the clouds and seeing how they are of so many colors. And something that's a great blessing and a great difficulty has been the frequency of bringing new things. And I think the closest thing our human eyes can see to the new colors that I've seen in other realms is the fluorescence. So sunset's perfect, and the message there was, you just do your colors. You just focus on your colors. You don't worry about what other people are doing. They don't have to look at the sunset. And that really helped me. And then there was another one about just kind of smoothly going through other places and trying not to take up much drag, and just kind of taking my time, but when to influence, when to not, when to affect, when to not, when to share, when to not, when to be vulnerable, when to not, you know. And then there was one more that came today, which is why I'm recording this video, and it was all about how our space, the space of the Muse, and that's men and women, it's all different, it's a frequency. If you resonate with it, it's probably this archetype coming through us, how we're powered by beauty, but then defining beauty, well, what is real beauty? Because there are so many different kinds. You can't just say, oh, it's this shape of a nose, or it's this way of moving, or it's this body type, or it's this, I don't know, way of speaking. Beauty is an energy. As far as I can understand, it's the divine light that pours through, yes, true. But that's pretty lofty. So I think, and in this paradigm, I'm seeing that beauty is an energy of authenticity and grace. And authenticity is just being real. But grace, I think, is where the sacred comes in, and that's what makes us priests and priestesses of this new place. So that's what I have to say. Here's the beach for you some more. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're enjoying your lives. Burning Man is coming up. That's a whole other post. I cannot wait. It's in a week from now. I have no idea what's going to happen. I've planned my physical stuff, but energetically I'm like, wide open. I have no clue, zero clue. It might be nothing, might be a complete life-changing experience. It always is that in some kind of way. But I also think these islands I'm getting are a preparation for my burn experience. So, okay, love you guys. Sending you all blessings from the Pacific Ocean and the continent of Mu under there. Bye.